Hey, what's up, everybody? So, this morning I have been looking at the sales figures for the United States Mint of their bullion coins, silver and gold. And once again, silver sales for the United States Mint is on the moon. A lot of people talk about how silver's going to be on the moon soon, gold's going to be on the moon soon, gold's going to shoot up in price, silver's going to shoot up in price. I'm going to tell you what is shooting up, and that is the United States Mint sales of American Silver Eagles, and we are going to take a look at that. And as far as gold, gold is really slowing down. The United States Mint not selling as much 1 ounce gold Eagles as they have in the first 2 months of the year, but they are still cranking out them Type 1 American Silver Eagles. So let's check it out. All right, so we are looking at the 2021 American Eagle sales by month, and we're going to take a look at the gold. So, as you can see, the first 2 months of the year, January 191,000, February 121,000 sold, and that's the 1 ounce coins. And then in March, only 45,000, which is very interesting because if we go over to silver, silver they sold in January. Now, January is normally a big number for sales because it's the new date coins. Everybody wants to get the new 2021 or whatever the case may be, whatever year it is. Everybody wants to get the newest one to add to their collection or maybe to add to their silver stack. Whatever the case may be, January usually has the biggest number for the 1 ounce gold and the 1 ounce silver. Then usually you start to see it taper off quite a bit. Normally after they sell 3, 4, 5 million of the American Silver Eagles in January, then in February typically you see something like 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, much smaller number in February. Well, this February was different where we had another almost 3.2 million American Silver Eagles sold. And then if we go over to the gold, same thing. We had still a pretty big number for 1 ounce American Gold Eagles for 2021, 121,000. Then in March, American Silver Eagles, the United States Mint sold 3,302,000 American Silver Eagles. So March is almost over, so they're probably not going to sell very many more in the month of March. So total so far year to date, Type 1, where this is very important because don't forget, this is a transition year where it's going to be going to Type 2. But so far for the Type 1 American Silver Eagle, 11,268,500. Now, I have one of these coins, and I did think about it. I did contemplate, picking up more of these, even though the premiums are jacked up through the roof, because we just don't know how many of these they are going to make before they start transitioning over to the Type 2. Now, if we knew that this was going to be it and they were not going to produce any more of the Type 2, I'm not buying American Silver Eagles or American Gold Eagles for my stack because premiums are so high. This is just about, for me, this is just about a collection. This is just about what if they only produce 11 million of the Type 1 and then they end up producing 60 million or 50 million or 40 million or even 30 million of the Type 2. Will Type 1 be collectible? Maybe, maybe not. However, what if they make the Type 1 American Silver Eagle all the way through to July or possibly even August, and then they don't start producing the Type 2 until September? Because this is all speculation. None of us really know when they're going to start banging out. That's what she said. Nobody knows when they're going to start banging out the Type 2 American Silver Eagles. Um, but they have slowed quite a bit on the 1 ounce gold American Gold Eagles. And I still find it fascinating that they're still producing the 1/4 ounce very slowly. There's a few online bullion dealers who do have some of the 1/10 ounce, the 1/4 ounce, and the 1/2 ounce coins, but not many. Most of the online dealers are sold out. My LCS is wiped out of pretty much all gold, and the United States Mint is not producing the gold, keeping up with their sales from February and January as they are on the American Silver Eagles, still pounding out those ASEs. So there, it seems as though they are keeping up with the demand. Premiums are still high. Premiums have not come down much. American Silver Eagles still $10 over spot for most online dealers that I have seen. Possibly you can find some better deals, but I have seen not many that is under or much under $10 over spot. So that's why if I got into buying 2021 American Silver Eagles, it has nothing to do about preserving wealth or saving. It's all about, can Type 1 be a much lower mintage than Type 2? And I'm guessing that it's going to probably be close to equal. I'm guessing it's going to probably be close to equal, even though the Mint says that they're possibly going to be starting Type 2 in April or maybe May. I'm betting that it's going to be later than which they are saying, but I have no idea. I have no idea. None of us know when they're going to start doing Type 2. But I do find it fascinating that the 1/4 ounce, the 1/2 ounce, and the 1/10 ounce Gold Eagles, they're still not producing many of them. Now, with that being said, I think that this is a pretty low mintage for the 10th ounce, the 1/2 ounce, and a 1/4 ounce, thinking about 2021. But if we go back to 2018, when sales were very lackadaisical, sales were not very strong in 2018 for silver or for gold. Not much demand, not many people wanted to buy American Gold Eagles and American Silver Eagles. And the sales in 2018 was just about, for the entire year, for the 1/2 ounce, the 1/10 ounce, and a 1/4 ounce, exactly almost what they are so far in March. And that's for the entire year. So even though I do believe that if they do not produce any more of the Type 1 1/2 ounce, 1/4 ounce, or 1/10 ounce, that these could possibly be in higher demand, but that's only, I believe that would only be short-term lived, possibly, but who knows? It's a crapshoot. It's all speculation if anything is going to be collectible or if anything is going to be higher demand, because normally the BU Gold Eagles, bullion American Gold Eagles, and American Silver Eagles technically usually is not collectible. Yes, there is periods when they have higher demands, and coin shops and online dealers pay a little bit more of a higher premium, charge a way higher premium. But it'll be really interesting to see going forward in the upcoming years, because to see how these Type 1s or also the Type 2s, if there's going to be any collectability, if there's going to be much of a higher premium on either one of these going forward. It's going to be very interesting to see. I know there's been a lot of people who have been buying up the 2021 Type 1 American Silver Eagles, thinking that it was going to be a lot lower mintage than the Type 2, and it'll be very interesting to see how that actually plays out. But one thing that we do know is that the American Silver Eagles and American Gold Eagles, even though the sales for the American Gold Eagles in March has slowed down a lot since February, whereas the American Silver Eagle sales has gone past what they have sold in February they have sold 3,302,000, which is just mind-boggling how much of these they are pumping out. And even more mind-boggling is how much still the dealers are charging for premiums, even though the United States Mint keeps on pumping these out, which makes me believe that later throughout the year, if this was not a transition year, I would say that these are going to be, when you go buy those random year, that when American Silver Eagles go on sale and these online dealers have these sales and you get all these random year coins. Usually when there's a random year, you get 2015 or 2016 because that's what they had the most of. 2015, over 40 million sold. 2016, about 40 million sold. So whenever you get the random year, that's why usually it's going to be 2015 or 2016. And I would say the new random year American Silver Eagle that you're going to get is 2021 because of how many they are producing. And that may still be the case if by July, if they have 30 million or 40 million type 1, which is possible. It is possible that you're going to have 20, 30 million of the type 1 American Silver Eagles, again, depending on when they stop making them in, June, July. And then if they don't start producing the type 2 until August, maybe until September, then your lower mintage probably will be the type 2 and not the type 1. But like I said, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. How many is there going to be less of, the type 1 or the type 2 for the gold and for the silver American Eagles? Do you think there's going to be any collectability of these at all, or later throughout the years 2022, 2023, you're going to be able to pick these up close, if not under melt? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Appreciate everybody for watching. These are the sales figures, and I just find this pretty interesting to keep up on date of what they are selling. And appreciate everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will talk to everybody on my next video. But yes, indeed, the United States Mint sales of American Silver Eagles 2021 Type 1 is definitely on the moon. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.